in with us. Torae, you there? You there?
I'm here, man. I'm here.
What's
I'm
cracking
just
with you,
listening.
T? How you?
I'm just listening to the
What
conversation.
did you think? What did you think of the Doja Cat album?
You know, it's crazy because I've been on my midnight run and we dropped on the same day. I haven't got a chance to sit down and fully take the music in. And I'm a fan of music, so I like to give it the attention it deserves. So I got a
Yeah.
flight. I got a flight tomorrow. I got a couple hours. I can sit down and lock in on some music. So I'm gonna check that out.
Okay. Well, thank you for joining us, T, man. You know what I'm saying? When we talk hip hop 101, I think you the epitome of every piece of the culture. You know what I'm saying? 100%. You know what I mean?
I
From
appreciate that.
fucking radio to songwriter to rapper to actor. I mean, like, what don't you got your hands in today, G? I should say, what are you not doing that you want to do? How about that?
That's a great question. I think I'm doing everything that I have on my own personal list. I don't know what else God got in store for the kid, but as far as the things that I wanted to do, create great art, travel the world in support of that art, connect with the supporters of that art, whether that be music, whether that be television and film. Radio actually was not on my list, but it found its way into the path, and so I'm gonna take that in stride and do everything I can to continue to elevate that as well.
Indeed. Well, man, I love listening to you on Hip Hop Nation. You know what I'm saying? Big ups with the show. You know what I'm saying? And congratulations again. Midnight Run, you and Marco Polo. This album is hella hard, bro. You know what I mean? And I'm excited to get my vinyl, get my hoodie. The hoodie season is just about here. You know what I mean? I had to get my order in. You know what I'm saying? So
I had to lean on the people. I said, yo, make sure Raymond T-shirt is out the door. Out the door.
Now I was laughing because I put the tweet out like, I love supporting people, but damn, sometimes it takes forever to get your shit. And I seen you chime in. It was like, yo, it's on the way. I was like, nah, I wasn't even talking to you. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I know. See, the thing about what we did, we didn't wait. And we didn't put the album out and wait for the vinyl to be done in 2-3 months. You know what I'm saying? Like when we announced the album, I already had vinyl sitting in the crib. You know what I'm saying?
Fire.
When we announced it, everything was already ready to ship out. It really was just us using that 30 days to roll a project out to kind of shake the people. And hey, we coming back with some music and we coming back with some content. But as far as the physical merchandise and the product, that was already ready to go. So it should be at your door ASAP.
Beautiful. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, it's we getting a little bit of fall out here in Cali, so I need that hoodie. I need that hoodie in my life. You know what I'm saying? But again, man, thank you for tapping in with us today. I know you're a busy man, so appreciate your time, no doubt. Shout out to your team and everything, helping coordinate this and everything like that. So, did you pop out in Atlanta for the Revolt World?
Nah, I was I had an in-store. I had an in-store in Brooklyn scheduled on that Saturday, and then I had something on Sunday or something Monday. So I didn't want to like go back and forth. I got to do that this week. I'm going to Atlanta tomorrow for the Hard to Earn podcast live. I'm back in New York for something I'm hosting Saturday, and then I'm back in Atlanta for BT Hip Hop Awards, and then I'm back in New York for the release party. So I was like, I'm gonna do that shit all in the same week. I ain't gonna go back and forth 2-3 weeks in a row.
Yeah. You definitely getting your frequent flyer miles in heavy right now. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Even though Delta trying to fuck the game up.
Word. Well, listen, man, if it's cool with you, we play a couple joints. You know what I mean? Again, everybody, if y'all ain't see, Midnight Run is out. Any particular ones that are more your favorites than others on the joint?
You know, I like to hear what the people like. You know, I'm partial to all of them for different reasons. They all my kids. You know, sometimes I like my son more than my daughter and vice versa. Yeah, but you know, they all my babies at the end of the day.
Word. All right, well, I'm gonna play a couple of mine because I text you, which is the ones that I was fucking with. You know what I mean? So, again, everybody, beyond the streaming, you know what I mean? The products is out there. He gonna get it to you. Midnight Run, Torae, Marco Polo out now. Check this one out. I hope y'all got your notepads because the bars is heavy. Oh man, Torae
Who
in
was
the building.
DJ on that?
Yeah. Who was cutting on that?
The world famous, iconic, robotic. He was AI before AI was invented. DJ Revolution.
Oh, Revolution was nasty with that.
Yeah, he's not a human being.
Relax and take notes. God damn.
Indeed. He said the new goats ain't really that, but you stuck with them. Woo, you know what I mean?
Definitely.
Nah, you know what's dope, Taurus? We had we had a Tech Nine on us a couple weeks back, and he talked about still having a care for the craft. You know what I'm saying? And we talk about that a little bit like that's kind of maybe what is lost in a lot of maybe what's coming out today. You know what I mean? So I'd love to know your feelings. I mean, you know, nobody wants to shit on what's coming out, whatever, but there seems to be an element of lack of care or lack of respect for the craft in a lot of stuff that's coming out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. It's some shit that's good. I think the issue is, or the thing that I find, I won't say issue, the thing that I find when I'm discovering or listening to some of the more current artists is like, everybody's cool with good enough. Everybody is cool, or a lot of people are cool with, oh, this is dope, this is all right, this is cool, and throwing out. Like, whereas I wanted to rip somebody's head off. I was like, so I'll give you a prime example. The first time I heard Smooth the Hustler, Trigger the Gambler, Broken Language. I hear this record. I'm a Brooklyn, New Yorker. I hear this record in New York radio. I scratch my head. I look at my rap book, and I'm like, I gotta start from scratch at this point, because the bar has just been raised. They just did some shit I never heard before. This is incredible. It's innovative. It's lyrical. Whereas now I think a lot of artists are just cool with blending in and being a part of the mix, but not looking necessarily to stand out or to make something that's timeless. I want to make some shit when you hear it, you fucking drop your jaw, and you can listen to it 5 years from now, 10 years from now, and it still, you know, stands the test of time. So that's my take on it.
Indeed. And I don't even want to use the word mid. It's just, and even again, reminiscent, we had Raz with us. You know what I mean? It's friendly competition, but competition nonetheless. Like he would say, anybody could get it. You know what I'm saying?
I want the rappers that I respect to be like, oh, he not bullshitting. Okay. You know, just raise your eyebrow. No, we're not here to play games.
Indeed. Swerve, chime in, Swerve.
Yo, Torae, what up?
Bless, K.
What's going on, man? Yeah, we always when you be outside, we always be in the same venue. I know you was on the rooftop at Rock Nation, and then you was at another event. But I'm always see you outside in the city, and I definitely will next week at SOBs, and I did the RSVP. So when I see you, hopefully I could get a interview for you, so we could put you on the front page of Digiwaxx. So I'm gonna definitely.
We actually, first and foremost, great to see you. Thank you for support and thank you for being here. I'm gonna do a bunch of press before the actual show, so definitely make sure you tap in with Chanel and the team to make sure you get priority to get that press situated for sure.
Yeah. I'm definitely will tap in and make sure we get.
And I'll make sure to get you those emails, Swerve, so y'all can coordinate that. You know what I mean, ahead of time.
Yes, please, and thank you once again, Raymond. But I was surprised to see that you link with Marco. What made you tap in with him? And I know he's overseas, right? He's from overseas.
Nah,
right?
He's in Brooklyn. He's from Canada, but he's been in Brooklyn. He's been in Brooklyn for a while, for decades. Marco's my guy. You know, Marco and I have been friends for a really long time. We did an album back in 2009, you know, on Dug Down, Double Barrel. And from that whole 14-year time period, there's never been a week that people haven't asked us when we're going to do some more music. Obviously, Marco's been on my solo records. I've been on his solo albums. But people have been looking for that double barrel, that chemistry that we have for a full-length project. And we just felt like the time was now. It was right. You know, Marco is doing a bunch of things, from producing with Master Ace and traveling the world with him to doing sound design with Akai and all of the things I have my hands in. We both had just time to like, yo, let's focus in, let's tap in and drop this project and get the people what they've been asking for.
Yeah, I wish he was up here. He'll be there Wednesday.
Yeah, he'll be there Wednesday. He's on the road right now. I'm gonna see if he's free, if he could chime in right now though.
Yeah. Because I definitely got a couple of his beat packs and stuff like that. So you know what I'm saying, I do put that. Hopefully I will let you hear some joints, you know, one day and everything. But yeah, I was glad to hear it. And I was like, all right. Actually, the joint will be up on Digiwaxx on the page. So, you know what I'm saying, you locked in, you know, we got you. And we
For sure. I appreciate that. Thank you.
We need that balance. And is we always talk about it. We always talk about what's in the hemisphere as far as the music that's always being played and watched, but we need that balance. You know what I'm saying? We need the high tier, mid tier, low tier. We need it all. You know what I'm saying? Well, I personally do, to have some kind of balance. And I love all music. You know what I'm saying? It's not just hip hop. I love all music, but I grew up on hip hop. Actually, I grew up in the area where hip hop started, in the Bronx. I'm from the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? So glad to hear it. You know what I'm saying? Definitely rocking it. And if I can be any help to help you get on other calls with other DJs, I'm definitely tap in with you. You know what I'm saying? Get you on of course, you've been on Fleet DJ's call many a times. And so I'm definitely a Fleet DJ as well, and get you on a couple of others. And that's what we do here. You know what I'm saying? We help the artists get along with the DJs and everybody else. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm here for it. Wednesday though.
For sure. Great. I can't wait to see you, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Make sure you pull up next week, Swerve. You know what I mean? Get the hand to hand, that eye to eye, you know. You know, we was talking about that tour. Like, I know the pandemic maybe kind of put a quick shift in the game, you know what I mean, as far as people being stuck outside. But yeah, I'm feeling like that energy, you know, people, you know, got to get back out, shake the hands, kiss the babies.
Oh, for
you know
sure.
What I mean? Like,
for
the guerrilla marketing never goes out of style. You know what I mean? So,
I'm from outside. I'm not from the internet world. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm from outside. We at the spot. We pulling up. We meeting people. You know, we having real life interactions. Like you and I, Ray. We linked up. I don't even remember how at this point we've been cool for so long. But outside of you supporting the music, right? We went and you took me to the taco spot and we rode around on some late night shit and you showing me the town. That's the shit that I came up on. That's the shit that I always want. Yo, take me to the hood spot. I'm not too cool to be there. I'm not too famous to be there. And I want to tap the town with the people. So anytime I get a chance to interact with, especially the DJ community, because that's the foundation of this shit. It's the backbone. I don't give a fuck about the playlist is cool and the glitz and glamour is cool. The DJs make this shit go around worldwide. We saw that with the pandemic and how the world was changed, and DJs came with their fucking superhero capes and saved us again.
Indeed. And two, like this is like I feel like there's something going, there's a shift happening right now. And, you know, again, bringing up some of our past guests, you know, they said like Hip Hop 50 was probably the greatest thing to happen to hip hop at this point, in the idea of like these people who the new eras that maybe was lacking knowledge on some of the originators and everything like that, they have gotten exposed to again. And again, I think even going back to the idea with your record and what you were saying before, like bars are being set again, that people are kind of hearing this stuff now going, that's not it. That's not it. Yet, you know, the labels are still in the scenario of, well, this is selling. We gonna push this. You know what I'm saying? So, and I know, you know, you as a host as well for series, you know, Hip Hop Nation, how are your feelings around some of the stuff that you are kind of forced to sit back and play? You know what I mean? I know I have my opinions about radio, but right. series is in another level. You know what I mean? Like I think there's a lot more freedom there.
I like the fact. So both of my shows are program shows. Obviously, I go through the logs and see what's sitting there. I like the fact that the balance is there, at least on Sirius, right? For as much as we play a lot of current shit that maybe I don't love everything that's on Hip Hop Nation, I'm also on Rock the Bells. You know, we got classic hip hop there, timeless hip hop. And even if we playing a newer artist, right, it's of that same ilk. It's cut from that cloth. We playing Static Selector with Woo, right? We playing Tech Nine. We playing the Torae and Marco Polo song. We playing the new DJ Scratch and RZA, and just classic shit, new shit that got that classic feel, bridging that gap, and also just providing that balance. Because, you know, if I'm on Hip Hop Nation and I hear the new, you know, I hear a new Offset record or something like that, I'm like, this is cool. But I also want to hear that shit that I came up on. I want to hear Large Professor Faking the Funk. You know what I mean? So Sirius provides that balance on that platform, and I do enjoy that. But I mean, we know what this shit is, bro. Our culture was definitely invaded by people that are not of the culture, that don't care about the culture, that have no participation in creation of the culture, but they benefit. And I would love to see hip hop music specifically get to a point where we have a lot more ownership and we depend less on the powers that be and just focus on community. You know what I'm saying? If we could put records out and everybody sell 20, 30,000 amongst each other and buy merch and barter business and trade, then we wouldn't have to put our shit up on digital platforms for streaming. We wouldn't have to go outside of the community to exist. And so I think when hip hop gets to that place, you'll hear a lot more people creating from the heart instead of trying to get on, because you know what they're selling you when you're trying to get on. So you're going to conform to that.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. Much respect. Yeah, I think even Exhibit, he made a statement here not too long ago about like it's probably the time that hip hop got to clean up its own backyard. You know what I mean? Maybe
have to.
You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man, again, the tour guide hanging out with us. And I mean, even props to you when you talk about that, inside out. Talk a little bit about your involvement with the Recording Academy.
Man, the Recording Academy, I think T had his hand up too, but my involvement, so I'm the president of the New York chapter of the Recording Academy, which is the organization that puts on the Grammys. And I got involved in 2016 because I had my sophomore album out entitled, and I was just curious about the process. I was like, yo, how you get nominated for a Grammy? Like, what does that mean? I gotta go see the Wizard of Oz. What Illuminati hands I gotta shake? I didn't know where to begin. I made a call to a DJ, my man DJ Reg West, and I asked him because Mac Wiles was nominated. He was Mac's DJ, and I was like, yo, who I need to talk to? He put me in touch with some people. And here's what I'll say about the Recording Academy without going off on a super long tangent. The Academy is a very great place. It's a community of artists and creators and people that work hand in hand to empower creators. And I think a lot more of us hip hop, R&B, and people from the culture need to be a part of it because we're excluding ourselves from the conversation. We're excluding ourselves from the table. It's an opportunity to come in, and we could be mad that Macklemore won Best Rap Album, but if you don't know the criteria to vote and you don't go in there and vote, then you can't be mad at the outcome. It's like any other election, right?
Yeah.
So I tell people, artists, my peers, I was like, yo, what you need to do to be I don't know, you got to go talk to somebody. I said, nah, that's not what you need to do, bro. You need 12 credits. You need 12 credits as whatever your field is, right? So I'm a songwriter. If you're a rapper, you write your own raps, you're a songwriter. You got 12 credits? Oh, yeah, your last album had 15 songs. That's your 12 credits right there. Submit the shit, pay the $150, and become a voting member of the Academy. So now when the ballot come out and you looking and you like, man, I ain't fuck with that. I fuck with Nas Magic 3. I'm voting for that. Well, now you're a part of the conversation. You're a part of the change that you want to see. And the Grammys is just one part of the Academy. They give away millions of dollars during COVID. When we didn't have shows and everybody was in the house, tens of millions of dollars they gave the creators. If you in the fucking on tour and your fucking tour van drive off the road and all your shit is lost, they're gonna send you that equipment so you can finish out your run. You're in the hospital, you ain't got no teeth, you need some hearing. And so it's so much other shit. If you are a young person and you want to get into the music business and you're in college, there's a Grammy U program. You want to network with people. Well, damn, I want to be an engineer. I don't know no engineer. We're going to pair you up with an engineer. Now you're going to go in with one of the you might go on with Young Guru. You might go on with, Doro. And these are the things that we don't talk about enough about the Recording Academy. And like I said, I don't want to talk about this shit too much, but it's a whole world outside of that one night where we give out shiny trophies that make a whole lot of difference year round. You want to see revenue changes for songwriters on radio and artists on radio and in the streaming world. There's advocacy, it's Grammys on the Hill. It's a ton of shit that we do, that we get involved in, that make the real ecosystem of the music community go round. And that's why I stay, and that's why I wave the flag for the Academy, because it's way bigger than the Grammy at this point.
Fire. But let's hit another record, brother. Thank you for the info. You know what I mean? I know that's one of those things that definitely probably nobody has no clue about. So that's a beautiful thing just to even hear that. So I want to get into another one of my favorite ones. Again, Midnight Run is the name of the album, y'all. Torae, Marco Polo, the tour guide, hanging out, man. Peep game on this one. More bars. Your man's committed. Your man's committed to a life behind bars. You dig? Guilty as charged. Torae. Fire, brother. Fire. Congratulations on the album.
Thank you, brother.
Man, I love it. Like I said, I'm excited for the vinyl. I'm excited for my hoodie. Again, we got Torae hanging out, man. I know your time's limited. If you wouldn't mind taking just a few more questions. Anybody else, man, want to chime in, show some love? Again, you have the album party coming up October 4th, correct, out there in New York?
October 4th, SOB's New York City, hosted by Bay Area legend Sway. DJ Eclipse, DJ Skiz from the world famous halftime show. We got some special surprise guests. Myself, Marco Polo will be there. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna party. We're gonna listen to some hip hop shit, not the popular records that you hear. You go to every hip hop party. Now we're gonna play some B-sides, some album cuts. You might hear Biggie One More Chance album version. You know what I mean? Shit like that. We ain't gonna play the singles. We gonna have
we're not TikTok dancing. We're not TikTok dancing on Wiz.
Yeah, nah, no TikTok dancing. You know what I mean?
T-Rex, chime in, brother.
Hey, what's up, Torae? I remember we met back at South by Southwest 2018 with OG Johnny O, Big Health, DJ Uanda, and Jack the Ripper.
Fire. You just took me back. I ain't been South. You know, South by always fucking landed on my birthday. And 1 year after me doing South by for 10 years, 1 year I was like, man, I'm not coming to South by Southwest next year. I'm gonna enjoy my fucking birthday. My birthday, March 18th. So it was always that Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I was in Austin, Texas with a bunch of y'all motherfuckers.
Yes. Hey, but my question is, man, definitely salute to you, man. You definitely a major contributor to the hip hop industry and one of the landmarks. What's been one of the most memorable moments that you have experienced being in the hip hop industry?
Yeah, wow. There's so many, man. Like at heart, you know, we all grow up and we become adults and we go through life and we do grown-up shit. But at heart, I'm still a fucking kid in Brooklyn, New York, watching Video Music Box, hearing EPMD for the first time, seeing Eric B. and Rakim for the first time. So just to have moments, you know, in this culture mean the world to me. You know, when I see no name drop, when I see LL Cool J and yo, Tor, come in, he embraced me and called my phone, that's still crazy to me. When DJ Premier texts me the album, like, yo, the album's out, I just put it up on the site, that's still crazy to me. When I see Queen Latifah and she pulled me to the side and tell me she watching what I'm doing, like, that shit is all still crazy to me. So just to be respected by the people that inspired me, it means the world of me. Obviously, I'm making my own mark and add my own contributions to the culture. And I feel like at some point, I might be out there inspiring somebody else. But just to have those moments, just to do what I love, just to travel the world. My very first tour, I'm overseas. I think we in Germany or something, and I'm not knowing if anybody's going to know me. I'm opening up. And I get on stage, and you got people that don't even really speak the language reciting lyrics that I wrote in the projects in Coney Island years ago. It just showed me how big the world was and how impactful the music is. And so all of it, like the whole shit is still mind blowing.
Torae, I'm 320, 2 days apart.
Okay, we gang. You right there at the end of Pisces season though.
I'm at the last day.
Yeah, you're at the cusp.
What legend, you there?
Yo, this is Legend based out of Columbus, Ohio, man. Definitely a fan, definitely like the music. I just wanted to know, because, you know, people always ask for your top five, but what are your top 5 albums to where it influenced you to, you know, start rapping that made you, you know, fall in love with hip hop to where you're like, hey, these are the 5 albums that influenced my life as far as with the culture?
Got you. I'm never gonna give 5. I swore that off years ago, but I'm gonna give you a bunch. I'm gonna run down some shit.
You can do 10. Me. You can do 10. That's cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna just run down some shit. Big Nas fan, right? Big Nas fan. Just, I was astonished, blown away at the shit this young 19, 20-year-old was saying. Even as a grown up, I'm like, I was not on that type of time when I was a kid. EPMD, Slick Rick, Queen Latifah, Ice Cube, NWA, AMG, DJ Quick, Too Short's Hustle, right? I learned the hustle early. Too Short's Hustle, Eric B. and Rakim, Hove, of course, Biggie in my later years. But those are just some of Wu-Tang, you know what I'm saying? Like, those are some of the groups and artists that kind of, LL Cool J, I fucking modeled so much of my early shit after LL Cool J. Boot Camp Click out in Brooklyn. All right, that's like 15. I'm stopping.
No, that's cool. So what give me like top 3 albums that you mess with that influence your career.
Okay, I can do that. It's not my top 5 like favorite shits, but 3 albums off the top of my head that will always be in the conversation for me. Great Adventures of Slick Rick. Brilliant art. Illmatic, Nas, Concise, Perfection. My third one, I will go with EPMD, Business as Usual.
Solid.
The mere fact that you got those on deck, like,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like that would be such
anytime
a hard.
You get to the last one, it's always like, fuck, what I'm gonna do for the third. But those first 2 are automatic.
Shit, I'm hearing too. Even Rick back in the studio. They talking about he gonna have an album like first time in like 24 years, man. So
right.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna tell y'all something because y'all my family. I believe if nothing has changed, he's actually gonna be doing it with Mass Appeal. Obviously, we know that's Nas's label that he's partnering with. And the records is being cooked as we speak. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited. I'm definitely a big Rick fan and his whole team, Mandy and Jess. You know, I'm like honorary team eye patch over there. So that's the gang for real.
Hell yeah. Cuddy checking in from Jersey.
Your Torae was good, gang. Cuddy Rex from Jersey. I met you OD times. Like I be with Sus when Sus was working at Sirius and shit. Run into you in the hall. Sure. Yeah, you already know shit. Yo, bro, I just really wasn't even too much question. I just had to salute. You feel me? Like I love what you do. I'm a person as well that wears many hats in this shit. You know what I'm saying? So to watch you, you know what I mean, swerve lanes from rap to personality. I mean, the actor is dope. You know what I'm saying? And you definitely inspire. You just said, hopefully you inspire somebody. You inspiring me, my brother. Word is born. And if I had to ask you, what was some of your favorite moments being in hip hop? So, you know, we watched a lot of shit coming up. You feel me? What was your favorite part just being in it? You feel me? I've been in some of the shit like, I remember when Drake sent them bottles to Charlemagne, I was standing right there when he sent them shits. So if you have any moments, what would it be? You feel me?
Shit. So a recent one, we talked about the Recording Academy and Grammy shit. Last year, I'm at the Grammys. And I'm watching the Hip Hop 50 performance and I'm loving it. I'm like, damn, they nailed this shit. They got it right. They got the right artists coming out and I'm just having a blast. And I'm seeing these names pop up on the screen. And at some point, I look at the screen and I see my name amongst all of these hip hop giants from throughout the decades in the culture. And now, like, I still get chills thinking about that shit. And I was like, I was so frozen. I couldn't even take my phone out to take a picture. Shout out to my man Daytwan, editor-in-chief of Vibe magazine. I was at the Grammys with Day, and I was like, "Yo, Day, take the picture for me," because I couldn't even fathom that I was involved to that magnitude. And there wasn't I didn't know it wasn't no pre-planned shit. You know, I shoot straight. I ain't no fucking industry plan. I had no idea that shit was gonna happen, and just for my contribution to be recognized was like crazy to me. It was crazy. It's still crazy. So many people hit me and text me about it and told me they saw it. And so that's one of those times. Another one, oddly enough, happened Grammy weekend 2 years ago when I'm with Rick and we just chopping it up and he's talking about this book he's doing and he start adorning me with his jewelry, like we saw him do the Ghostface, right? In the Fade to Black documentary. And someone was there to capture the video, and Rick is just, pardon me, putting these chains on me and telling me how I'm one of the torchbearers and I'm carrying on the flag and tradition. And that shit was just like nuts because I'm a huge Slick Rick fan. So just that moment is still like, again, man, crazy. It's almost surreal. Like, did that really happen? Did I imagine that? So those are just some of the times.
That's tough, bro. Man, there's more to come, my brother. Keep rocking, man. I'll see you soon. I might pop out the SOBs and shit like that. So
yeah, pop out, man. I'd love to see you, King.
Fuck with you, feel me?
Hell yeah. Torae, much love to you, brother, man. Like I said, I know you got a lot going on, so just thank you for a little bit of your time, G. Again, congratulations on the album. I don't know where you find the time, bro. You like one of the hardest working dudes up in this thing. You know what I'm saying? But the real epitome of listen, we all got the same 24 hours, man. You know what I mean? You can make it happen. So love to you, man. Love to the fam. Love on the album. Aside from SOBs coming up, anything else in the works for the rest of the year?
So many things, man. I'm just happy to be a part of the culture, to be involved. So I already talked about, we're gonna head out to BET Hip Hop Awards and be a part of that. Everything that LL Cool J and Rock the Bells got going on. We got the cruise in November, the hip hop cruise. That's gonna be crazy. And hopefully, fortunately, we got past the writer's strike. If we can get past the SAG after strike, I can promote these 2 movies that I have out right now. Both holiday movies. So one for the October holiday, one for the December holiday. I'll let you guys take it with that, what you will. But just letting God guide my steps, no cliche shit. Every day I wake up and do what I love. And so if I can continue to do that, that's the blessing is in the journey. And I'm gonna continue to put on for the culture.
100%, brother. You know what I mean? We still the cool part. I remember what was the holiday movie with Jay Young, MDK? Because that one's still on Netflix, right?
Yeah, we got that one. We got, we got a couple. The IMDb credits is lining up rather nicely.
Yeah. Hell yeah, brother. Well, congratulations to get on the album, man. Midnight Run again. Everybody's out now. Torae, Marco Polo. Tap in with him again. Rock the Bells. Hip Hop Nation. The man is everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So
no doubt.
Appreciate you, brother. No doubt. Love to